So should you buy a Golf R Black Edition? So I'm going to compare this car a little bit to some potential competitors. I know a lot of people have been reaching out to me in terms of they're actually ordering one. So I just kind of want to give you a little bit of a, should you buy it? And basically go through that. It's a super exciting car. It's the Mark 8.5 facelift. It comes with 333 brake horsepower and some really exciting parts, which I've shared on my channel. But yeah, as you can see here, this is the Golf R Black Edition. And I'll just go through it a little bit. And the key for me is, it's a little bit around brand new cars, really, because there's plenty of competitors in this sector. And I'll just be, if you want to stop the video quickly, my honest opinion on it is that 2 to 3 year old cars can be best. But obviously, this is a brand new car. It's the latest and greatest. It's had all of Volkswagen's updates. But I'll get kind of straight into it, really. This is the Black Edition, as you can see kindly on screen. And it's a car that I'm a big fan of, and I'm really looking forward to share more about it. I'm looking forward to hopefully driving the car soon, and I'm also looking forward to get more up to speed with more of the performance variants of the Mark 8.5 platform in general, the facelift platform. I've driven the R line, I've driven the normal match, I've driven the estate. I'm actually meeting with a subscriber hopefully this weekend actually to share his Mark 8.5 Golf GTI. So that'll be really spicy, the 265 PS. A car again, which is potentially, well, another option to go for. If you didn't want your Black Edition, which you can see me spinning around here, I'll pop into the interior as well. It's another option to go for, obviously at a lower price point. This car starts from about £44,500. Before you get any options on it, you can go up towards £50,000. I've had quite a few people messaging me saying that they've been able to get a finance quotes of about £41,000, fully quite well spec'd actually, with like dynamic chassis control and a few other cool little options. But with that, with a brand new car, it just hurt. I want the best for you guys, basically. You will be paying that depreciation. That's kind of the key. You might get better interest rates on finance, but I still personally believe a 2 to 3 year old car is the way to go. Anyway, that's my opinion. Whatever should you buy it, really? Well, what you're getting is a really competent hatch, which is going to work really, really well. You can see the new updates with the infotainment. The car has been refined, and it is possibly one of the last of sort of like the cool Golf R platform. Will there be any more special editions or anything coming out? I don't know. Is this even classed as a special edition? Anyone can kind of go around and order it. So that's kind of what we get there. It does look great on the exterior, and actually colours wise, I actually really like it in white. We'll turn the lights on as well. It does look pretty cool actually. And a lot of people have been mentioning sort of like the lapis blue, and you can go for obviously the black roof as well, which looks pretty stunning. Pure white with a black roof. Yeah, that looks cool. It's not an Oryx white, but yeah. Or you go for your Black Edition in black. It's entirely up to you. And what we'll do is we can have this car sort of, well, we've got that's on the Estral wheels, but you can have the Varmanor wheels. Black exhaust pipes, or the Krapovich exhaust pipes too. And yeah, that's kind of a lot about the car. And if we experience her just driving along the road, that's what your Golf R Black Edition will be like. Looking very, very tidy. And yeah, such a cool little car, such a cool car to go for. Should you buy it? Yeah, I think it's going to be great. I'd love to get once I really get more even in behind the wheel of it, because I've driven the Mark 8 Golf R so much. I have plenty of people reach out to me on it. I know this car is going to be great. It's an extra 13 horsepower, which I don't know how much you're going to notice, but I think software-wise, they're going to change it a lot. I think the infotainment's a big update. It's a great car. It's a car I can really recommend. I'm looking forward to seeing more on it. However, there are other options you can go for. You don't have to go for this lovely car, as great as it is, and there's plenty to admire about it. There's so much to admire about it, and this is kind of shown here on like a country road. We can change it to a little bit more starry sky, or we can even put it on the beach if we want to. Take your Golf R Black Edition to the beach. Or back in like the city. There's some pretty cool actual things that you can kind of do with this. And we can change the colour back to say lapis blue as well. And you can kind of get a feel of what car you kind of want from your Black Edition. Should you buy it? You'll have to let me know in the comments. Why are you looking at this car? Why do you want to buy it? That's what I'm curious about. And will it suit your needs? You know, I feel it suits so much in this sort of day and age. And I'm filming this on the 22nd of August, 2024. Petrol powered, more than quick enough. Good car, latest car. People like the brand, and Volkswagen seem to be sort of instigating a little bit more fun. And that's quite cool. That's quite exciting. However, there are other options to potentially consider. And some of those involve, if we go off this now, the likes of Audi. So I'll start with this Audi. This Audi RS3, I'm filming this literally today. You know, basically this is live. This is a 71 plate Audi RS3, right? This car is actually from a private seller, 32,000 miles. It's a 2022 car, £43,500. So it's about the same money as what you're going to be paying for this Black Edition. However, it's already lost quite a big chunk of its money, so depreciation-wise, you're going to be fine. It's in this gorgeous colour, gorgeous blue colour. It's got 400 horsepower. It's got the 2.5-litre 5-cylinder engine. It's got the carbon performance-y pack thing with the black sort of spoiler as well, the wing on the roof, which is pretty cool. It's an Audi. It's quite high quality. It's got a similar all-wheel drive rear diff sort of situation as the Golf R. There's a lot going for it. This one looks absolutely spectacular. I mean, that paint is almost certainly a cost option to get it in that sort of gorgeous blue paint. The infotainment is already pretty sorted in the Audi. It really is. And it looks good. I mean, I just think it looks very, very special. Metal paddles, just so much going for it. Leather is standard. Twin exhaust pipes. Yeah, there's also a new Audi RS3, which has just been announced this week, actually. So this is technically a pre-facelift. I quite like the pre-facelift because the power is the same. It's got the badges on the front, which they've taken off, which I'm surprised on the new version. And there's that little carbon wing too. So you could potentially have this car instead of your Black Edition. Now, I get that this is from a private seller, but I've seen plenty from sort of like the low 40,000s to £45,000, and you can get them from dealers as well. Yes, you'll be paying a little bit more if you finance the car on interest, but more than compensated with the fact that this car spec would have probably been about £60,000. So there you go. And it's also well run in, and you can get it today. There's no sort of waiting around for your car. Big disc brakes, bigger and more powerful than the Golf R's. It's got more punch than the Golf R. A lot as standard, and it can suit a lot of needs. It's just, you know, should you get a Black Edition? Well, that's entirely up to you, and I want to hear your thoughts in the comments. It's a community channel. I really want to understand where you're kind of going for on this. There's another option. I saw this one. It's a 20,000 mile 69 plate Mercedes AMG A45 S. I've spent so much time driving the A35. I've never driven the A45, but I've only heard sensational things. 420 horsepower, another sort of rear diffy type four-wheel drive system, Mercedes quality in a gorgeous grey colour as well. This car is actually from going for sale from a dealer as well, AB Performance UK Limited. It is up for £34,990. £34,990, 20,000 miles. That previous Audi, I believe, only had one owner. This car, I believe, has 4 owners. Now, you're again getting a lot more power. You're getting the quad exhaust pipes. You're getting the best Mercedes hatch you can get. You're getting the best Volkswagen Audi group hatch you can get in the Audi for 35 grand. I mean, I'm looking at this and I'm like, why don't you get it, Sam? Seriously. It's because it's on the 69 plate. You haven't got long left before you stop paying that high tax as well. Tax ends after 5 years, the high premium tax. It then reverts back to sort of like the £190 that it currently is, which is important. Things don't last forever. I love the infotainment. I like a lot about it. Firm seats, you know, it's everyone's personal preference, but it's just another car to put out there. Should you get a Black Edition, or should you consider looking at the likes of the A45S and the RS3, particularly in pre-facelift form, a couple of years old? £35,000. It's a lot of car you're getting. You know, this can match it with the absolute best. And it's obviously everyone's personal preference on certain things with interior and infotainment and bits. The A45S also comes with like the dynamic sort of chassis type control system that Mercedes have as well. I believe it's a standard with the RS3. You have to pay for that with the Black Edition. You've got to really be in for the brand, I think, if you're going to go for that Black Edition. I would also suggest looking at a normal Mark 8 Golf R on a 21 plate. I have seen some for around £26,000. You know, it's not that much, you know, it's 20 grand in your back pocket over the Black Edition. I don't want to take anything away from the Black Edition, and I'm super excited about it, and you know, I wouldn't share it if I wasn't. I just want to put a few more options out there for you guys to just to think about, just to consider. You know, there's a lot of choices to go for still. We're not in an age where it's completely gone now and electric has taken over and hybrids taken over. There's hatches to choose from here. I think the Black Edition is great, and perhaps it will work for your needs too. But I'm interested to know. I'm interested to know why you think some might be better than the others for you personally. For me, all three of those cars could be absolutely great. If I was to actually lean towards one, I'd probably say that Audi RS3, particularly in that colour. That would be something absolutely sensational to own. Yeah, £43,000. It's still a lot of money for a 30,000 mile car. But what a car without that kind of spec and that kind of option. Very, very special. Very special. Plus, I quite like private owned cars because you actually get to chat to the owner and get to understand how they've kind of found it and liked it. You know, look at the way he's taken the pictures. You know, just the environment around it. There's a lot to be sort of excited about. I'm excited about all these cars. I love my hot hatches. Get involved in this channel, in the community, and I'll be interested to know your thoughts. And subscribe, because I've got a lot more content to come. So much exciting stuff to come, including the Mark 8.5 Facelift Golf GTI, which, I'm really looking forward to experience for the first time from one of my lovely subscribers. And, thank you so much for watching.